All right, welcome to my new YouTube page. I'm going to be putting out some content, some information on the real estate market in Calgary, and just, things that can help you out when you're looking for a home, looking to make that move. I currently post a blog on my website, nathanielkrieger.exprealty.com, that you can check out. I write that blog so that I can learn a little bit more about real estate, so that I can really dial in on certain areas and I can provide that information in some easy to swallow content. I also post on my Instagram at NathanielPK and my TikTok at NathanielPK. You can follow along, you can check it out, learn a little about me, learn a little bit about real estate. Just say hello. So today what I want to talk about is moving to Calgary. So in the last 4 years, we've seen 100,000 people move to Calgary, migrate to Calgary from other provinces. It is anticipated that we're going to see another 130,000 people moving to Calgary because, Calgary is pretty fucking sweet. Personally, myself, I've lived in a lot of corners of this country, but I do call Calgary home, and it's a great city to hang my hat. So, what makes Calgary good? Well, first and foremost, Calgary is in Alberta, which is more affordable than a lot of the other provinces. We have a 5% sales tax. There is no provincial sales tax here. So if you're looking at BC or you're looking at Ontario, you're going to be paying 14%. That is a big savings. 9% on every purchase is what you save living in Alberta. That in and of itself is a good reason to move here. Now in Calgary, the real estate market, it is hot, it is going up in price, but it is still much more affordable than the other provinces or the other cities that we would be comparing to. With Calgary being the third largest city in Canada, you only really have two comparisons. You have Vancouver and you have Toronto. The average price of a home in Calgary is half of what it is in Toronto, and it is 2/3 of what it is in Vancouver. So you're getting more bang for your buck, more space, more options. Another great thing about Calgary is where we're located. Now, there's lots of people that say negative things about this, positive things, prairies, stuff like that. But realistically, from downtown where I am sitting right now, I could be at a national park in an hour. I could drive any direction, north, south, east, west, when I leave this office, and I will be in the middle of nowhere in 1 hour. No other major city in Canada can offer that. With Banff National Park so close, you can enjoy the winters at one of the many ski hills. We have Nakiska, we have Sunshine, we have Lake Louise, we have Mount Norquay, we have Castle Mountain to the south. All of these are within a short drive, day trip. Get on the mountain, enjoy the snow, and in the summer, you've got the hikes, you've got the mountain lakes, lots of ways to spend your time and enjoy the outdoors without having to pack up and take a full weekend trip. Now, another great thing about Calgary is that it is one of the cleanest cities in the world. It is consistently rated one of the cleanest cities. We have great communities, we have safe communities, we have a low crime rate, and we have a diversified population. We have every ethnicity represented here. Another great thing about Calgary is the festivals. This summer alone, there has been 6 music festivals within walking distance of where I'm sitting right now. Major acts coming to the city all of the time, lots of cultural festivals. We have the Calgary International Film Festival, we've got the Calgary Stampede. There's always something to do. Calgary is also a very young city, so average population in Calgary is sitting between 30 and 50 years old. Lots of young professionals, lots of people to meet, lots of places to go, lots of things to do. Now, some of the negatives about moving to Calgary. It's fucking cold. In the winter, we do get over 100 days of snow on average. Now, me personally, I love it. I want to be on a mountain when it snows. Give me -30. Nobody else is going to be on that mountain with me. But for the average person, I understand that can be a bit of a drawback. But let's face the facts. Winter clothes are the best clothes. I love sweaters. I love hoodies. If I'm going to be out in the winter, I'm going to be looking fucking good. That fit's going to snap. I think that's how the kids talk. Another negative about Calgary is that we do have that climbing price right now. So with all of the people coming to Calgary, it is pushing up the market very, very quickly. So it is the time to buy right now. It's not about waiting. It's not about holding out for interest rates to go down, things like that, because we keep seeing more and more people move here because the secret's getting out, and that's why we're growing so fast. So it's time to lock in those prices. So it will then be a positive for you that you have your property in Calgary as the prices continue to climb. Another negative is, well, you're in Alberta. That is a personal preference thing. Me, I'm not much of a country boy. There are a lot of country boys. That's just a thing. That's just the way it is. I don't mind it. I think they're still pretty cool. But, I don't really vibe with the whole country scene. So, that is kind of a give and take type thing. Everybody's nice, but you are putting up with a lot of cowboy hats if you're not a cowboy. And lastly, one of the cons of moving to Calgary is that due to the increased population growth, we are seeing a push on our school systems and our public systems as well. With such growth comes, a little bit of overcrowding of classrooms, making it a little harder to get the same education, and making it so that you have to do a little bit more research when you're looking for that school or, looking for that college, university, things like that. They are getting a little crowded here, but the government does have plans to work with that and to add more facilities to accommodate the growth. So overall, Calgary is a pretty kick-ass place to live. I definitely enjoy calling it home. I think it's worth it. There isn't another city in Canada I'd rather be in for the value I get here, the freedom I have here, and just overall the livability of the city. It was recently voted number 7 in the world as far as livability goes. So yeah, if you're thinking about moving to Calgary, shoot me a message. Click the like button below, follow along for more info. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you hate me. Tell me if you love me. Just tell me something. Have a good one.